glad you're here to help us out. This is a delicate matter, and we need all the help we can get from people we can trust. We've got a lot to do to prepare for the President's visit, and not much time. Once we start, we'll be on a strict timetable. Are you ready?
I'm all set.
Good. The President doesn't arrive until tomorrow. Get some rest. I'll brief you in the morning.
Alright, YouTube, welcome back. We're taking on
Glad
this
you could join us.
mission.
Most of my men are already on duty, and the crowd has already started gathering outside.
Uh-huh.
We've got a busy day ahead of us.
What's the plan?
The plan is to get through today without the shit hitting the fan. So I'll be overseeing the security team personally, and keeping in constant contact with people over the radio. It's a good bet that the Legion is gonna try something today, so we have to be prepared for anything. We'll do whatever it takes to get the President through this visit in one piece.
On the road.
President Kimball is arriving shortly. If you want to do any last-minute security sweeps or take a... Once you're ready, meet me outside. Hello?
Investigate the area for clues.
If I was the assassin, I'd be up on that ridge. If I didn't care about escaping, maybe that near tower. Or the landing pad behind us.
Only engineer. No one can go upstairs with... Only NCR engineers or people with... The President is visiting today. Ranger Grant.
I don't have time to talk right now.
Hey! He's coming to give a big fancy speech to all us troops stationed here at the dam. I'm pretty excited. He seems like such a nice guy, and I get to meet him. He's giving me a medal. I don't know why, though. I'm just doing my job like all... Mama always told me not... Mama left me on a farm when she went out prospecting. A nice guy came up and asked me if I wanted to join the NCR.
Oh well. Soldier boy.
I don't have time to talk right now.
I don't know what all these clues are. Is there even a way up here?
Morning.
Hey, you haven't seen my friend around here, have you? We were supposed to meet up so we can watch the president. Okay. Still no luck finding my friend. I better show up.
Have you finished your security? Looks like... Now if you'll
Back to President Kimball. What happened?
You better get out of here.
I don't want them to fucking trigger a fight.
We need to keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Wait, he survived? Was that it? I don't understand. I thought that a sniper was supposed to go up.
Hey! I can't believe...
You know what? We'll take it. Little anticlimactic. I'm not even sure what happened. Oh man. I thought that when you do that quest, the sniper is on the tower. That probably wasn't what people were expecting if they watched this video.
If not for you, President Kimball would be dead.
If you say so.
So you needn't feel guilty when the NCR's rout from Hoover Dam demolishes his political career.
What's the next step?
The Legion has nothing left to wait for. Their assault on the dam could begin at any moment. Before that happens, I'll ask you to complete one other task. It may seem trivial, but that's far from the case. Between the Strip and Helios 1 lies the El Dorado electrical substation. Humble as it appears, the substation has immense strategic value, for it's there that you'll jumpstart the Lucky 38's dormant reactor. Gain access to the substation's control room and install this override module. Just so you know, there are NCR troops guarding the station.
What's this about a dormant reactor?
The strain of defending Las Vegas from annihilation exceeded my power system's capacity. My primary reactor shut down. For years, I played a miser with my emergency power supply. I began to run out of reserves around the time I woke the first batch of Securitrons. Negotiating an allotment of power from Hoover Dam was crucial. That's what's powered the Strip for the past 7 years.
Why didn't you restart the reactor earlier?
I needed the operating software on the Platinum chip to bring it back online. And to start the reactor itself requires a tremendous jolt of current. Very attention-getting. The NCR has its hands full now, of course. I doubt they'll raise much of a fuss.
You already have power. Why is this important?
This is not a good time to be dependent on energy from Hoover Dam. When the Legion attacks, the NCR may cut power altogether. And I'll be needing a good deal more power than the NCR has allotted to the Strip. Broadcasting encrypted VMQ-boosted command signals to hundreds of Securitrons eats up more power than you might expect.
I'll take care of it.
With this accomplished, all preparations will have been made. The battle for Hoover Dam will be upon us before long.
All right. The battle for Hoover Dam. Go, boys.
Okay.
My question is Boone going to remain loyal? This Tesla armor is pretty cool. Is this an invisible wall? That is not cool. My question is, are they gonna attack me on sight?
The power transmission cables are all underground. Good. Stay out of the control room and enclosure, or there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
It's been a long tour.
You'd better get out of here if you know what...
Oh my god. Are you the one who saved President...
Are they just gonna let me leave? They are. Cool.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
My God. I've managed to avoid violence this whole episode. Interesting. Hello.
As you can see, Vegas is humming along. I've tested my C3I broadcasting arrays. Everything is in order. And just in time, as it turns out. The forces of Caesar's Legion are on the march, establishing a staging area east of the dam. Their assault could begin at any moment, so that's where you'll be heading, if you're ready. Hoover Dam.
Why do I need to be there? The NCR is an army.
Indeed they do. An army that'll be too distracted with killing legionaries to notice the real reason you're there. Your objective is to reach a control room halfway across the dam and install an override module similar to the one you used at the substation. The override will enable me to control the entire dam's power output. You may remember how the bunker at the fort was rather dimly lit. Well, just like the Lucky 38, it needs a big jolt of electricity to power up. You've already uploaded the new operating system to the Securitrons. All they need is power, and they'll be in fighting trim.
I'm ready.
We've accomplished a great deal, you and I. One last task and our work is complete. I'll see you in the control room.
Cool. You are committed to fighting for Mr. House at the battle for Hoover Dam, which will determine the fate of New Vegas for decades. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the battle, do it now. Let's do it. The House always wins.
You must get to the control room and install the override chip.
Ooh. Three cons. So this is actually different. Gosh. Because I think when you work with Yes Man, you're against the Legion and the NCR. This is more like we're still working with the NCR. This part's cool. It's freaking awesome. Oh, we level up. Oh, there's a bunch of dead legionaries. Oh.
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room. You shouldn't be here.
Colonel Moore's in trouble. She needs help now.
Damn it all to hell!
Perfect, perfect. I didn't want to fight those guys. All the override chip.
I knew you'd make it. Resourceful as always. The override module is functioning properly. I'm rerouting power to the Securitron vault at the fort as we speak. I just need you to head over to the East Power Plant and manually activate the switch. When you return topside, I think you'll see that my Securitron army is a little more than the Legion was prepared to handle. Oh, and before you go, grab that printout spooling from the console here. Those papers set the terms for the NCR's unconditional surrender. I thought you might enjoy the honor of presenting them to the NCR's commanding officer once the Legion has been defeated. Cheers.
Amazing. Oh my god, there's
Let's get going.
house things everywhere. Where am I supposed to go? Where's Boone is still helping me? Oh. Enclave's here.
Keep your head down. Could be snipers around.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. This is an overwhelming force. This is kind of nuts. My lord. What an anti-material rifle it is. God, the Securitrons are way cooler when House is controlling them. Your arms are gone, bro. All right.
You better get moving, kid. There's bad guys to kill.
I like how Johnson's like a follower. Like it's camp.
You like that?
Let's go, boys. My my god. Ah, Leggett.
An envoy of Vegas, yet you carry yourself for battle. If so, you cannot truly be of that city of cowards.
Maybe you're willing to listen to reason.
I see you fight with words, like all beneath the flag of the bear. Let us hope your skill with weapons proves greater.
This battle is decided, that's why I'm here.
So you seek quarter? Terms of surrender? Our roads into NCR are hung with the bodies of those who attempted to negotiate with us. Save your speeches. We will take Hoover Dam and move forward until our feet crush the setting sun beneath them.
Legion spent years trying to take Hoover Dam.
Hoover Dam has never seen the mass strength of the East. Only legates such as Graham, who deserve the fire Kaiser blessed him with. Now I am here, and make markers of your people as the Legion carves its way west.
And what of the East?
You speak in circles. What of the East? I am the East, and I will prove it this day.
You need all the East to crush the West.
The victory here shall be swift. Our forces shall take the dam, secure it, then build a road west on the bodies of the NCR. The East will hold. Once across the Colorado, nothing to rival Hoover Dam remains.
I don't get this phrase. It is not the strength of the West that will slow you, it is their weakness.
Your weakness? You seek to thwart me by claiming the Legion is too strong for you?
NCR's weakness is its size. It'll take your entire army to hold the West.
That does not mean we would not succeed.
Eventually, but moving your whole army west means losing the East. You can't hold both.
The East was a hard-fought campaign. Even now, Kaiser drew too much of the Legion's blood needed there for this. Hoover Dam is but a place. I will not have it be the gravestone of the Legion, whether quickly, or as you describe, slowly, by attrition.
I don't believe this means we'll see the last of you.
Know that I shall return east. I shall not remain there forever. On that day, the strength of the bear shall be tested. If the West is one day filled with ones such as you, perhaps it shall be a worthy fight indeed.
You feel that war matters that much, perhaps you'll see it differently in time.
My coming would have saved you, set your people free in ways they cannot see. War would have tested them, broken the weak with its violence, yet allowing the strong to arise. Violence gave you that strength, awakened you. I can see it upon your face, where 2 bullets left their mark. Perhaps it is unfortunate Wolpes was not here to hear your words. Something tells me you would prove more than his match. Until the day when our armies meet again, envoy of Vegas. I shall wait for you on the battlefield.
Very interesting way to resolve that. We let the Legion go. But we pretty much murdered a mass army. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time.
And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for.
I take all the credit, but it wasn't really a gamble either.
Gambling? What, you looking to start a game now that the smoke's died down?
Oh my god.
What is this Brahmin shit? I'm not getting the feeling we're all about to sing Kumbaya here.
Singing isn't necessary, but I do have a paper for you to sign.
What the hell are you talking about? What is this? The free economic zone of New Vegas? What the hell does that mean? Oh, wait, here we go. Demands NCR's immediate withdrawal. Withdraw? Like fucking hell we're withdrawing. We just held the dam. We didn't do it to let it go. This paper of yours isn't fit to wipe my ass. If you think after all that's happened, I'm going to grab my ankles and take it like the Legion.
Actually, I took the dam, General Oliver.
You know I won't surrender the dam. And certainly not to the ghost man of Vegas and his new right hand of the week.
You will because the alternative worse and useless, much like the NCR.
We held this place for years. Kicked one-legged out of here so hard Caesar burned him to a crisp. It's our post. We fought for it. I'll fight for it again today. If you're looking to convince me otherwise, you better have a lot more reasons than you just telling me to go.
The fact that you're talking with me says a lot about your willingness to fight.
True. Guess I'm a little too used to seeing Securitrons in Vegas to think they'd turn and be bad news. And I know how bad they can get. Look, house, Vegas, it's pretty. Got you blinded a bit maybe. But NCR's got perks too. Think about it before you sign on with him. And if you say no, keep in mind what that means. NCR may have its problems, but when we're riled, watch out.
You know, order an attack on NCR and McCarran. Drip, tell your soldiers you're going to attack Vegas, see what happens. I can't hold them off already and now you're threatening me. Keep in mind, and our conversation is over. Now you're threatening me?
I'm not going to throw away the lives of my men just to make a point. And there'll be other days.
Huh.
You know, I've had thousands of employees in my time. Few met my expectations. Fewer still surpassed them. Your performance has been nothing short of spectacular. If I have need for a specialist of your stripe again, I'll know just where to turn. Back to Vegas, shall we? I really should do something about that monorail with all the new resources at hand. I can make sure it not only runs, but runs on time. Always bothered me, the imprecision. No need to worry about the General, by the way. He'll be held responsible, publicly disgraced. 36.5% probability of suicide, by my estimate. Kimball won't be able to save him. He'll be too busy getting thrown out of office. But less than a 3% chance of suicide, mind you. Vegas might see a dip in revenue for a few months, half a year. But soon enough, the tourists and their money will be pouring.
I think I like this ending.
Vegas will be a shining jewel in the middle of the desert, an oasis of light, a beacon to show mankind the way to the stars. This is just the start, you see. This is where it all begins.
This is much less violent.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again. and the Mojave Wasteland
What the
was forever
fuck?
changed. Mr. House's Securitron army took control of Hoover Dam and the Strip, pushing both the Legion and the exhausted NCR out of New Vegas. Mr. House continued
Is
to
this a
run
glitch?
New Vegas his way, a despotic vision of pre-war glory. The streets were orderly, efficient, cold.
What is
New Vegas
this?
continued to be the sole place in the wasteland where fortunes were won and lost.
I can't
in the blink of
focus.
an eye. The courier, fair and kind-hearted to those in the wasteland, ensured that Mr. House would keep New Vegas stable and secure for future
Oh,
generations.
Bethesda.
Mr. House afforded him every luxury at his disposal in the Lucky 38, out of gratitude and a quiet sense of pride for his choice in lieutenants.
Though some super mutants in Nightkin continued to journey to the legendary Utopia, they found little trace of its existence. Some eventually found their way to Jacobstown, but many wandered off into the wastes, confused and disheartened.
Still grappling with self-doubt over his usefulness in the face of old age, Raoul was never able to find peace with himself. Eventually, he left the Mojave and assumed a new name, as he had done so many times before.
Mr. House showed little interest on the Boomers, who eventually began venturing out to Nellis to meet and trade with travelers.
Buried beneath tons of rubble, the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel was no more. Those few who were outside the Hidden Valley bunker when it was destroyed settled into new lives, or headed west to find a new chapter to join.
Their leaders destroyed by the courier, the fiends scattered throughout the wasteland. Without the organization of Motor Runner, Cook, Violet, and Driver Nephi, they were easy prey.
Arcade was outraged by Mr. House's power play following the defeat of Caesar's Legion at Hoover Dam. Though he remained in Freeside for a short time after the Securitrons established widespread control, he eventually traveled back into NCR territory. Disillusioned with the followers of the apocalypse, he settled down in the outskirts of the Boneyard, where he worked happily as a family doctor.
After Mr. House gained control of New Vegas, he sent a Securitron to Good Springs as a token of appreciation for helping the courier. Victor was a mixed blessing, however, as he continually monitored the town for Mr. House.
Rose of Sharon Cassidy died as her caravan died. In an unmarked grave, another victim of the Mojave.
It took more time than anticipated for a cure for the Nightkin schizophrenia to be found. But in the end, it was beneficial to Jacobstown. The presence of the Nightkin leader, Keen, persuaded Nightkin from across the wasteland to make the journey to the town. Jacobstown prospered, becoming known as a fair, if somewhat intimidating, place for a trader to do business.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused. Eventually, she parted ways with the courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
During the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, some kings took it upon themselves to launch several attacks on NCR citizens and soldiers around Freeside. Mr. House looked on these actions favorably, seeing them as proof of the king's loyalty to New Vegas, and decided to leave them alone.
After Ray's brain was transplanted into Rex's cybernetic body, it took Rex some time to adjust to the old scrapyard dog's memories. Eventually, Rex's mind settled peacefully, melding his own memories with that of long travels with old Lady Gibson.
Shaped up by the courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 Powder Gang tormented the Mojave Wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst.
Oh, I never
fates.
took those out, did I?
Prim Slim proves to be an able-minded, if not able-bodied, sheriff for Prim. And due to his slow speed, some crooks get away without a scratch. But Prim continues to prosper under his watchful, robotic eye.
Despite distinguishing themselves during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, the Rangers' victory was short-lived due to the courier's interference. Chief Hanlon personally directed the evacuation of the Rangers to Mojave Outpost as they fell back into NCR territory. Bitter over the waste of life in the Mojave, Hanlon stepped down from his post. After a campaign in which he denounced Oliver's and Kimball's hawkish, imperialist ways, Hanlon was elected as the Senator of Reading.
After their bold
Very
arrival
political.
at Hoover Dam, the remnants disappeared as quickly as they came. Legends of their power spread throughout the Southwest, a reminder of why people once feared the sight of vertibirds in the sky.
And so the Courier's Road came to an end.
What an interesting story.
In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
All right. I still don't know what that glitch was of that Enclave soldier walking past the fucking credits. But I'm really glad it's over, boys. I think the next Bethesda game I want to do is probably Skyrim. Then after Skyrim, probably Fallout 4. So, keep an eye out for that. Hope y'all enjoyed. I hope you liked my ending. I thought it was interesting. I think Mr. House's ending is the most neutral. Because if you've ever done Yes Man, he has you kill General Oliver, basically. You can have him thrown off the bridge. Man, that was awesome. Would you like to see what I say prior to the Hoover Dam battle? Yes. I'm not ready yet. Whoa! Whoa! Thank you all for watching.